hard.
Right? Weren't quite ready for that.
Yeah.
My phone was just like, nope, you're going live now.
Right. Her phone is like...
It has a mind of its own.
Yeah. It pushes its own buttons sometimes.
Yes, it does.
So
and
here
in
we
turn,
are.
it pushes my buttons.
Right. So here we are, ready or not. I hope everybody's having a good morning today. It's Saturday morning. We're still in our pajamas as usual because it's Saturday morning. Oh, hey, I think I just got a notification that you went live.
Woohoo!
What do you know about that? Hey, KM, how are you? I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger.
All right. Still got to finish getting that all set up.
Whoop. Yep.
Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good in New Hampshire. How's the weather in New Hampshire? I'm going to crawl on the bed more.
Good morning, Anne. Good morning. How do you pronounce that other one?
Philanese. Is that right? Philanese. I grew up in the mountains of Vermont Farm. I love your channel. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We grew up in the mountains of California.
Right.
So, the Sierra Nevada mountains. And this off-grid life isn't new to us.
No, definitely not.
We grew up off-grid. I mean, before it was even cool, that was in like the 90s.
I like to tell people that I was born in a different century.
Yes, yes. I feel like we were.
Because we got to haul our own water and
Yeah.
we,
work firewood as kids.
Oh, yeah.
And to be honest, I think that I've come full circle. When I grew up, I moved away to the city and lived that life for a little while, and then slowly been making my way back to the country, and now I'm back to the mountains, living off-grid again.
Wiley's already being mean, Jen.
Oh, is he?
He says that's why we ain't right.
Yeah. We are expecting snow. Thank goodness. I think that most of the snow coming our direction is going to be south of us, which is strange, but I think it's all going to be south of us. So that'll be good.
Right.
Because the snow is not quite melted here from when it snowed a week ago.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah, it gets nice and slippery.
I'm over the snow. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, I don't do snow anymore.
If the snow lasts more than one day a year, I'm over it. I like to visit the snow. The snow's pretty. I like to watch the snow on TV or from a, window sill where it's warm inside. But we've been having to do firewood in the snow.
That's never fun.
No. And it's slippery, and the tractor is having a hard time getting around because it's all slippery and muddy, and I'm over the snow. I'm ready for springtime already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could go for some nice warm weather.
Howdy, Ann Arbor. How are you? Hope you're doing good this morning. Hey, Elia? Was that how you say that?
I think so.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning.
Right?
Vicky, good morning. Have you thought of names for the baby?
No. No, for some reason I am having a hard time coming up with a name.
If you guys have questions, try to put them in caps so that we don't miss them. Well, right now there's not a lot of people in here, but as the chat gets busier, it's harder and harder to keep up with comments. So if you want us to answer specific questions when there's a lot of people in here, just put it in caps. It'll be easier for us to see.
Wiley's in the chat. I mean, I know he's watching, but
yeah.
He's not in here with us.
We're getting stole money to use no school with my grandson. I'm sorry, I don't understand that comment.
All right.
Hey Jackie, how's it going? I just recently discovered your channel and I am a big fan already. Awesome, awesome. So unfortunately, we haven't really been able to do much on the camper.
Yeah, I really want to do more on it, but it's, with them all focused on firewood and stuff and me being pregnant, I can't really allow myself to do everything that I want to do.
Yeah.
Gotta put those darn restrictions on myself, and it's hard.
Yeah. Hi, Lynn. How's it going? Hey, Kay. How's it going? Jen, I'm doing... We had a situation last night, family emergency, so I'm in and out of my emotions. Aw, I'm sorry. I don't use Facebook, so I don't know about anything that happens in the Facebook world. I broke up with Facebook a few years ago.
That relationship was terminated.
Yes, it was toxic. I didn't appreciate it. It was like trying to tell me how to think and stuff. And so
Right.
I said, bye. Nobody tells me what to do, huh, Wiley?
Watch out, Wiley start telling you what to do.
Yeah. I dumped Facebook too. Yeah. Yes. Probably a good choice. I know I don't regret it. It was very needy and was like always like calling for my attention and trying to tell me how to think, and
Right.
I said, I'm done with you controlling me.
That's it. No
Yeah.
more controlling relationships.
Yeah. No school Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of the snow. Well,
Okay.
our kids are homeschooled, so the snow doesn't affect school days.
Right, and where my kids live in California, it takes a lot of snow to end up with a snow day. So, I mean, you've got to have, feet of snow.
Yeah.
So,
Are we moving around a lot? I feel like my camera's like...
right? I'm like, your camera keeps moving.
Y'all, is the camera okay? Because I can see it wiggling on the tripod, and I'm not sure why. I don't feel like we're moving a lot.
Right?
The wind, I don't think the wind's blowing hard.
I don't think so. I didn't see your guys' tarps move.
Much better without the book of fake faces. Yes. Yes. Wiley likes Facebook for Marketplace because he's a bargain hunter.
I like all the freebie stuff that can be found on Marketplace.
Oh, yeah. Like, this stuff's by my curb. First come, first serve. Yes, it is an awful time suck. 100%.
Yes.
That's what I meant by when I said that it was always calling for my attention. It was very easy to get sucked in and lose hours of your day that you could have been doing something productive. And so I had to get rid of it. Now, like, YouTube Shorts tries to do it to me, but I can't kick YouTube because I do YouTube for a living.
Yeah.
So I just have to really fight the urge.
Yeah, I just still think it's funny that, growing up, we're always told, don't put yourself out there on the internet.
Right, I know. And now it's like, let's show everybody everything. Some people take that to an extreme and, like, show everything. There ain't nothing sacred anymore.
Good morning, Anna.
Morning. Yeah, homeschool is an awesome choice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And where we live in Arkansas, and where we lived in Oklahoma, the homeschool laws are very relaxed, and it's left up to the parents to decide how you want to homeschool your kids. You don't have to, there's not a lot of requirements and boxes to check off and things like that. So it's really awesome. Places where she comes from, the only option for homeschool is like public school at home.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I tried to do the homeschool thing with my kids out in California for a little while, and it was a pain in the butt.
You literally have to be a teacher who teaches your kids.
Yeah, you have no time for anything except for with your kids. And then, of course, since they're your kids, they want to argue with you more than they would a teacher about doing what is required of them.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time arguing with my kids.
So we teach lessons in alternative ways. They still get their reading, writing, math, all of the basics, but we teach math with a measuring cup or a tape measure instead of on paper, and they catch on a lot faster.
Yeah, because it's something that they want to do. They're, they're interested.
They need to know how to measure this if they want to make those cookies, or they need to know how to measure this if they want to build this shed. So I think all of our kids are kind of hands-on learners, and they learn a lot better when they get to do it.
Yeah.
I love Pinterest for recipes, so I'm addicted to that, but YouTube is my favorite. I had to, like, keep myself from Pinterest, too, because there's so much cool, crafty stuff on there.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't ever use Pinterest, because I'd go down that rabbit hole and never come out.
Yeah, woods bound. I'm like, look at all this stuff that it would cost me more to make than just buy it already made. You know? I can make it for more myself. and then it'd get me wanting to go to Hobby Lobby. And there was literally a point in time where I told my best friend I need you to come with me because I still have bills to pay. And so she'd come with me and she'd keep me in line. No, we're just here for this.
Right, this is what you're doing.
Yeah, because the self-control. Now my self-control has to do with plants. And anytime I see plants, Wiley, like, puts my blinders on and he's like, you don't need them.
Just keep walking.
Just keep going. I'm missing a lot of comments because I'm talking too much. Really sucks when YouTube makes me make a short out of my video instead of a video. Yeah, you know, they changed it to where anything under 3 minutes now
is a short.
Is considered a short. I don't think I haven't ever had the homeschooled experience. Well, that's good, Lynn. I can hear you guys, but can't see you. Weird.
That's
is anybody
weird.
else having a hard time seeing us? New Hampshire is school choice, but mine did, and they are doing fantastic. That's awesome. Close it out and come back in, Ann Arbor, or Armida, I mean. My daughter ended up magna cum laude at nursing school. She was homeschooled. Yes.
Right.
Yes, and you know, I hear a lot of success stories. You know, the stigma is that homeschool kids are going to be dumb and awkward and whatever. But you know what? If my kids are, I'd rather my kids be awkward than act like a lot of the kids in public school these days. Like, right. They're not trying to pretend that they need to go to the bathroom in a litter box. Or, you know, like, they're just, I don't want them confused like the rest of the world. So I'm glad that they are homeschooled.
Right.
So I would prefer them be awkward than that.
Kids are awkward anyways.
Yeah. Let's see. I saw some news thing that said Arkansas is actually going to start giving payment vouchers for homeschooled kids. Hey, that'd be cool. Oklahoma just started something like that last year. We have a snowstorm coming tomorrow here in New Jersey, 6 to 10 inches.
You can keep it.
Yeah, sorry. We don't want it.
I don't want it.
They need to be engaged, exactly. They learn more, in my opinion.
Yes, they do.
That's kind of how, you know, hunter-gatherer societies since the beginning of time. Kids have, you know, even if they couldn't read, write, or do math, they knew how to survive in their environment because they grew up around it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, those are nice skills to have.
Right. We're human. We learn to adapt.
Right. Right. And you learn with your surroundings.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that we're doing this off-grid life with the kids because since we've moved here, which was only in April of last year, so we're almost coming up on a year, and I'm really glad that we moved here because our kids have developed and, like, bloomed so much since we've been here, living this life. And, you know, they don't like doing chores, but I think they enjoy having responsibilities.
Yeah. Yeah, it really helps, you know, give them more structure and, you know, after you get used to having responsibilities, it's nice to continue to have responsibilities, makes you feel more productive. And
useful.
Yeah.
Like, when you have a purpose, whatever that purpose is, whether it's, you know, at home or work life or in the world or whatever, when you have purpose, you feel good.
Right?
So, let's see. Amber, do you have more children than Jen?
Oh, as soon as I give birth, I will.
Yeah. Trish, good morning. I think you're doing an amazing job. Man, Trish, it's been a bumpy road, but we're making it. I gotta say that having teenagers is not easy.
Right?
Public school is scary to me here. Oh, it's absolutely scary to me. Even in places like, the bad stuff has reached schools everywhere. Even if you live in a small town, it may not be as bad, but, like, there's still some sort of it there because it's being passed down from the Department of Education. homeschooled my daughter, and she graduated with a 4.0. That doesn't surprise me. Homeschool kids are self-starters, you know, and um, I don't know. Like I said before, I've heard a lot of success stories about homeschool kids.
So have I.
I homeschooled my 2 youngest, and my daughter tested out a year early. My son graduated a little late, but he was working too.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he still finished it.
Right? He still graduated.
Yeah.
Better than I can say for a lot of people that go to public schools.
Good. I can give my responsibilities to one of them. I mean, I feel like we're already passing down responsibilities to Michael. And
right?
I think we should skip him and go to Hunter, because Michael already has a lot.
Yeah, he already does his things.
Yeah.
Here in Sweden, we are not, or you are not allowed to homeschool. I wonder, how does it work with the change if you want to go to college after homeschooling?
So it kind of depends on where you live, because state laws are different. But in Oklahoma, we are able to, you can actually make because the homeschool rules are so relaxed. I don't want to say this exactly wrong, but you can make a diploma for your kids when they graduate. They don't even have to test or anything. And then they go to college, and when they get into college, they have to do testing. And so that's how they know, where to start them, I guess. But I've known a lot of homeschool kids that have gone to college without any issue after being homeschooled. Public school bored me. Same.
Mm-hmm.
You missed Kat's last comment. I'm afraid to touch it. I'm gonna mess it up.
Right?
It's not working. Okay, I'm sorry. You'll have to re-comment. I don't know how to scroll on here. Oh, and we're not on live chat. What the heck? That might be why we missed it. Hey, Robin. Good morning.
And now I'm like, I don't know where we are. Okay.
I set test in my state. You can go take a test and either use a portfolio or a test. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard of the HiSET test. Hey, Sheila. Good morning. Right. Yeah, Rachel, you're right. They do placement tests to find out where people are at academically. In Indiana, homeschooled kids have to test out with an equivalency test. She said here in Oklahoma. No, it's because I haven't looked into, I don't know. I didn't want to say and Arkansas, because I don't know if Arkansas is the same way. So I know for a fact that is how it is in Oklahoma, but I haven't looked into that since Michael's already out of school, because he's 19. And Emily won't graduate for a couple more years, so I haven't looked into how to handle that here.
Hey, Dot.
You won't hurt it. Go ahead, touch it. No, so I'll end up closing it out or something, and then we'll fight to get it back open, and
Yeah, and then we're going to spend the rest of the chat messing, or the rest of the live messing with the chat thing.
Yeah, turn your volume up a bit, please. Oh, it's her phone. Her phone sucks.
Yep, sorry guys, trying to work on getting a new one.
But that probably won't happen until the end of February.
Yeah. So just bear with me.
Right. Public school was the survival of the fittest when I went. Now it's an indoctrination, not an education. Amen, Greg. Amen. Kay said she homeschooled her granddaughter. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's awesome. Hey, we kept DD5's live going in chat the whole hour last week without them. Oh my goodness. That is so awesome. I'm glad you guys were able to hang out and at least hang out with each other.
Right.
I'm not sure why they weren't on their live stream. I homeschooled my granddaughter, and now she graduates this year with straight A's. That is so awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And I'm not surprised. Did she have the baby yet? No. No. Baby's not due till April.
Yeah, still got a little while longer to go.
Yep. Oh, it was a drifter down. Oh. Greetings from Toronto. Good morning, Sandra. How's the weather in Toronto?
Right?
Yeah. So, I know a lot of you guys come to this channel to watch the RV renovation.
Right? Hopefully we'll be able to get back on that soon-ish.
She's pregnant and can't get on the roof to tarp it. That's the next project, is to put the tarp on it.
Yeah.
And our family's been really, really busy trying to get firewood before this cold weather gets here. So, we haven't been able to help. Dang, you missed the tax write-off. Don't miss the inauguration. Monday at 10. Things are going to be looking up. Well, I have high hopes.
Right? Let's hope so.
Snow is still a foot deep around the RV.
Right?
Oh, right, it is.
Yeah, there's still a lot of snow around the RV up there.
Wiley's exaggerating just a little bit, but there's a lot of snow up there still. But it's melting, and so it's very slippery and wet because it's
extremely muddy and slippery and horrible.
Yeah.
Because and now it's gonna freeze, and it's just gonna be like a skating rink outside the front of that thing.
Right. But at least the mud will be frozen too.
Right. Yeah.
I don't mind the frozen mud. Hope you're staying warm. Thanks.
Definitely staying warm.
Yeah, you sure are. It's raining now, but we're headed for deep freeze starting Sunday. Anna said, I enjoy the live chats also. Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Right? Eastern
Daylight Savings Time. Gotcha. I already saved a live stream. I think it was Blaze TV. They're calling for 5 to 7 inches of snow here in Mobile Gulf Coast.
Oh, wow.
We don't know how to drive in that. Snow, sleet, and ice. No.
Yeah, no thanks.
Southern states do not know how to drive in the snow.
They're not meant for it.
When you were leaving the other day in the truck to go up to the RV, and you're sliding around in the mud going up the driveway, I was like, uh-oh. And then I remembered, you know how to drive in the mud.
I do.
And the snow.
I do.
I was like, that's my girl.
Been driving in it, for a very long time.
I'm used to having friends that don't know how to drive in that. Even guys in Oklahoma didn't know how to drive in the mud.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that have no purpose being behind a wheel.
Yeah. When the roads aren't paved and in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why?
James Hall, need prayers, y'all. My neighbor shared the flu with me. Oh no, James.
Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
Feel like I've had the flu for, good 6 months now.
Chasing rainbows. Good morning. We're doing good. We're enjoying our Saturday morning coffee in our pajamas, hanging out with y'all.
Right.
Hey Kathy, how's it going?
Good morning, Katie.
RSBN on YouTube. Okay. I know there's going to be a ton of them covering it. When I was hatched in December of 1950, my dad used to walk Mom around the house every couple of hours to make sure we got that tax deduction. That's funny. Oh, that's what somebody was saying. You missed the tax deduction. Yeah, no, she'll have to claim it next year. Amber, those gifts you got were awesome, and the ones who donated them are awesome and a blessing to you. Amen, Lynn.
Yes,
Most definitely.
That was crazy. I've never received so much. And I have some more packages, but I'm trying to save them up, and I tell you what, guys, not opening them up is difficult. But I want to save them up so I can do another video.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about Amber's love life.
Yeah.
It's not something she wants to share on YouTube, and yeah.
And it's quite boring anyways, so.
Yeah. Quite boring. Yeah. Right now, 68 in the house, and I'm freezing. Oh, James. Make sure you drink plenty of water, get plenty of fluids.
Right.
Arkansas-born drivers learned to drive on gravel roads, so ice was just slightly harder. She said, okay, I understand. Yeah. Well, thank you for understanding.
Right.
Love laughing with you guys. Good morning, Mandy.
Right. Good morning, Kathy.
Yeah, hey. Is anybody else drinking coffee this morning? Raise your hand in the chat.
Right.
Put a raising your hand emoji in the chat if you're drinking coffee too.
Right. Gotta have coffee in the mornings.
Yeah. Put a barf emoji if you don't like coffee.
I'd go crazy without my coffee in the mornings.
I've been trying on my third cup, Christina said. Lynn, raise your hand. Oh, I did not know that Damascus Road. I will have to check that out. I just thought it was a different, like another channel, but knowing they're a Christian network, I need to check that out. Yeah, lots of people. I finished the pot an hour ago, said Greg. Coffee brewing now. No, tea though, okay.
Right, tea's good.
I'm trying to go to hot tea from coffee because I have issues with high blood pressure and I know caffeine's not good for me, so.
Wiley needs you to make him more coffee, Jen.
Oh.
He's out.
Waiting on you to get done and make me more. Well, I'm going to cook breakfast too because I'm hungry. Get Emily to make you a pot, Wiley. I don't even know if Emily's out of bed yet.
Probably not.
Probably not. I don't know what time they wake up, but when they wake up and get around, then they come to camp. Which is sometimes early, sometimes later. They might just hang out in their room and read a book or something. Enjoy quiet time in the morning. Lily already cooked the taters. Okay. Gotta go get ready for work. I'll finish watching tonight. Bye, Janice.
Bye.
Have a great day at work. I go back and forth between tea and coffee during the day. That's Wiley. But he likes iced tea, like sweet iced tea. I like hot chamomile tea with honey and lemon in it.
Right.
Morning, Rookie. How's it going? Morning, Marco. Lazy youngins. Yeah, I know. But then when they get up, we feed them breakfast, and then they get to work. And then we work most of the day and have dinner and then relax in the evening. So it works out. Our kids are off school Monday for Martin Luther King's birthday. Oh! I didn't even...
Right? I always forget that...
Yeah, I always forget about those holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Until I try to go to the post office or the bank. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess it's a holiday today.
Right. Speaking of the post office, are we going to send someone to the post office before they close today, or just?
Oh yeah, because they won't be open Monday.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Martin Luther King Day. They won't be open.
See, I just said. Okay.
Oh, I think he was asking, are the kids, not our kids? Yeah. No, we don't really. I mean, maybe depends on what the weather is. You know, they might get the day off if it's wet and rainy outside, but they're still gonna have chores. The dishes are still gonna have to be washed.
There's still plenty of things for them to do.
Trash will still need to be taken out.
I'm sure they all got books that.
Oh yeah.
You know they could read.
All of our kids love books, and I think that it's because they don't have video games. So books are their really only option, or board games.
Right.
Room service is room service.
Oh, hey. Thank you. I don't want to eat them while we're on live stream.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, thank you.
Your
Lily brought us potatoes.
Service is room served.
Your room service is room served. You're such a weirdo. Oh, I love that kid so much. But yeah, Amber just did this. I do that a lot with Lily. I'm like, oh my goodness. She's so funny, though. She was doing this, like, wiggle dance as she shut the door. Your room service has been room serviced. And she's so extra.
Oh, God. She definitely reminds me of you growing up.
Yeah.
A kid can't open her mouth without reminding me of
Yeah. Wiley said, I can drive. Yes, Wiley is a very good driver. I let Wiley drive everywhere. If we're in the car together, Wiley's driving. You see all the laughing emojis? Good morning, Tati. What time is it there? Yeah, it is 10:12. Jen, you could use the grill to make patty melts for dinner and make fried potatoes. That would be good.
Right.
That would be good. Y'all said it's raining there. Not raining in Bowls yet. And morning, ladies. Good morning, Rick.
Right.
It's not raining here right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It rained last night, but it's not raining right now. Morning, Campbell's Kitchen. How are you? That was so cute.
Right. She's adorable.
I don't drive. I stopped in 2014. I still have to drive occasionally, but usually Wiley drives me around or Michael drives me around.
Yeah.
By the time my kids are grown and moved out, like...
She's not going to remember how to drive.
Yeah, I'm probably not even going to know how to drive, because soon Emily's going to be getting her permit and learning how to drive, and then right after her will be Hunter, and then a little bit after Hunter will be Lily, and so I probably won't have to drive for the next, 15 years, so...
Right? Yeah, you've got quite a few years of...
being chauffeured. Yeah. Let's see. I should hope he's a good driver. He was a truck driver. Yeah, he was. I'm getting hungry. Lily, bring me some. Right Side Broadcasting Network. Oh, okay. That's what RSBN stands for. Well, I'm an hour ahead. Been looking for your live since 9 a.m. Oh, good morning.
Right? Good morning.
When we go anywhere, I drive. Oh. It is raining here, and I don't like it. Yeah, I don't. I like it to be dry. Oh, Ann Arbor said, since I moved to a different time zone, I miss everyone's lives.
Yeah, it sucks when you move, time zones.
She said, I don't know where she lives. What? What, Wiley? What?
You said what?
Did I say I don't know where she lives? Did you say that? Who? What?
Right? I'm trying to think about it. I think I'm going to give myself a headache, though, before I figure out what Wiley's saying.
Yeah. To bring the potatoes. Oh, yeah. Oh, to take Lynn food. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. She says she doesn't know where to take that. Yeah. That makes sense. Take my hair down and get rid of my bald spot I have over here. My hair's so thin. It's so fine and thin.
I've been pointing out those bald spots since,
I know. That's probably why I'm self-conscious about them. Because ever since we were teenagers, she was taller than me. And I'm like, how's my hair? And she's like, oh, it looks good other than that bald spot back there.
Started out as a joke. Now not so funny.
Sheila said, my husband used to be a truck driver, so that's why he doesn't like to drive. That makes sense.
Right?
That makes sense. I have a cousin that is a truck driver right now, and when he's home, he does not want to go anywhere. When he's not on the road and he's home, it's almost impossible to get him out of the house.
Yeah, we have an uncle, too, that was a truck driver for a long time, and let me tell you what, he does not leave his house unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah.
And then our aunt, she has never driven, so
he has to take her
yeah,
when she
so
wants
he
to
has
go.
to drive her around.
don't know how our aunt went her entire life without ever driving.
Right. I especially, since they live out there,
Right.
off grid where Dad lives, so.
Comes from Amber ripping it out. Yeah, probably. No, Amber and I didn't get into fights like that. That was me and my cousin.
Yeah, no, we just mainly complained to our dad about each other.
Yeah. Dad, she's being mean to me.
And then she'd just ditch me and leave me for her friends all the time.
Actually, what she used to do is we had an older brother. He passed away a few years ago. And she'd go complain to him. Daniel, Jen's being mean to me. Like, I swear I wouldn't even do anything to her. And she'd go complain to him. And then he'd beat the crap out of me. It was not a fair fight. He was 7 years older, too. So it was not a fair fight. So I learned to just stay away from her. I'm like, no, I don't want you to come, because then you're going to tell Daniel I was being mean to you, and I'll get beat up again.
Yeah.
She was the spoiled, rotten baby.
Right? I was the baby of the family.
I was the middle child.
Nobody cares about the middle child.
Nope.
Oh, God.
Lynn's in Northeast Oklahoma. Yeah, it would take a while to get you some potatoes. Riley said, I still love to drive. I miss the road like you couldn't imagine. Mostly because our kids drive him crazy.
Yeah, I'd miss not being around too.
Kay said, I used to be a truck driver too. Awesome. I drove a school bus for 40 years. 90 minutes a day around town.
90 miles a day.
90 miles. Never mind. I never leave the house now. Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't like to leave the house either. And especially now that Michael has his driver's license, I'm like, hey, Michael, go to the post office and go pick up a gallon of milk.
Right?
Go get some gas for the generator.
Right? While you're at it, take your sister to church.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, they need to go to the library, too. So, I try not to leave unless I have to. I do not. I like being at home. I'm comfortable here. This is my happy place. I don't like going to town.
There's people out there.
Yeah. Plus, when I go to town, like, you can't leave the house without spending money.
No.
You can't. And you go to Walmart, and I mean, your minimum spending $100 on 2 bags of crap. And so, I just don't like to go places. It's cheaper to stay home.
Right. Somebody's trying to get us on the food subject again.
Oh, yeah. What's for dinner? Honestly, I'm not sure.
Right? We really haven't thought about that yet.
I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Claire, good morning. I thought about dinner, because dinner, I thought about breakfast, because breakfast is our next meal. And it's going to be good. I thought I heard her say yesterday that the live was at 9 a.m. with Amber's channel, so I've been going back and forth watching some of our Mountain Homes older videos. Well, thanks, RV. So it is we usually do it around 9:30 Saturday mornings, but that's Central Standard Time. So, I was never a pilot, but I don't like to fly. Yeah, I've flown several times, and it's a nice, fast way to get places, but I would rather drive.
Yeah, I'd rather drive.
Getting snow on Tuesday and Wednesdays. Can't wait to see y'all build out the camper together. It'll happen. Just
a lot slower of a time frame than
we'd like. Yeah, I like to stay home where there are no crazy people, or at least like people who's crazy I can handle.
I like Wiley's comment to that.
Oh.
Yeah, Wiley.
There.
There's definitely more crazy people around here than on the road.
Yeah, right.
I agree.
Lily accounts for a lot of that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Kimber. How are you? James said, I can't say that, rookie, and I'm the only one here. How how many years apart are we?
2 years.
Yep. I'll know next time. Yeah, it's at 9:30 Central Standard Time. They're the beautiful sisters. Good morning, Teresa.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't like leaving my bubble either. Every single time I leave it, there has always got to be done. Got to be one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like... Rachel said I don't like to leave my bubble. She literally has a bubble on her front porch. That's all cozy with a heater.
Is that the one that you were showing me? The little bubble...
Yeah, the little bubble tent thing. Yeah. Rachel has a literal bubble that she can hang out in. That's funny.
I want a bubble.
Yeah. I do a big shop with my pension on the first monthly and have to have it delivered.
Stay on budget.
Ah.
Right, that's a good way to stay on budget.
Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Great, trying to stay warm. We're doing a good job staying warm. For both of you ladies, what food do you enjoy more from each one of you than when cooking? I don't know. Honestly, she's only been here for 2 months, so we really haven't. I can say everything you make is good, though.
Right.
Most of what I make is good.
Right, except for her kids complain because, it takes me forever to make a meal.
Oh, yeah. Michael's like, Amber better cook or start dinner, at like 10 o'clock in the morning if we want to eat tonight.
But it's so worth it.
Yeah, it is.
I like good food.
Her slow cooked spaghetti. What else did you make that takes all day? Oh,
the enchiladas.
Egg rolls.
Egg rolls.
Egg rolls take most of the day because you have to prep and
Yeah, but
only because we make a whole bunch of egg rolls at once.
Yeah, but then the enchiladas too, they took a while, and Mikey was not okay with that.
Michael gets impatient when it comes to food. The only thing that kid wants is food.
Yeah. And when he wants it now.
And he appreciates good food.
Right. So. He just doesn't appreciate the wait for it.
I feel sorry for his future wife because if she can't cook good food, he's gonna. He probably won't marry her if she can't
won't stick around very long if there's good food involved.
If she tries to feed him Hamburger Helper, he's gonna have to really be in love to eat Hamburger Helper.
Yeah. Yeah. Mikey, definitely, that's the way to his heart is through his stomach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the bubble reminds me of a snow globe. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And she can redecorate it. It's a reusable snow globe.
Wiley, starved to death 3 times waiting on my food.
But it tastes so good when it's done. Go to town without any credit cards and only $5. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, there are some times that I can go just to the post office and come back. But usually, if we go to town, I'm like, we better get everything we need while we're there so that we don't have to go back for a couple of days. I don't want the car to be going to town every single day or a couple times a day.
Yeah.
Because
one trip a day. That's
max.
Yeah. That's it.
And then, maybe
if you
3 trips a week.
Right, if you forget something, you gotta wait until the next trip.
Right. Because we drive a big old Suburban, and it likes to drink the gas.
Yeah.
I made 15 bean soup Thursday, and it was wonderful. I bet it was.
Right.
Wiley's been craving a pot of beans. We've got a ham bone that we need to make a pot of beans with.
Yes, James, you gotta cook that spaghetti sauce all day.
Yeah.
And some people just don't have the patience to wait for it.
Teach him how to cook. Michael can cook. Some things. He's gotten really good at making homemade tortillas. But what can Michael cook really good? I don't remember. There was something that he made that he did a really good job on, and I don't remember what it was. But really, all the kids can cook pretty good.
Yeah, they actually
They're
can.
all at their own different levels. Emily is by far the most advanced when it comes to anything in the kitchen. Hunter is a close second behind Emily. And Michael usually cooks when he's tired of waiting for me to cook something. I start my spaghetti at 5 a.m. and it goes till dinner. Yeah. Yes, I have 5 kids. It takes a lot of food. Yeah, my family refuses boxed food. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want any of that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that stuff.
Oh, Greg said, James, I hope you're talking about the gravy, because noodles don't take that long to cook. Yeah. They'd be a mush. Or probably just all a goopy sauce.
Right.
I used to love Hamburger Helper and Chef Boyardee when young, and I just can't bring myself to eat that stuff anymore. It's so gross now, yes. And it's got so much crap in it. So much crap. Like, there isn't anything real in that food. I taught both of my boys how to cook. I think it's important to teach your kids how to cook. My son cooks and my daughter can't. My daughters can't. Hunter actually made a chocolate bar last night out of sugar, cocoa powder, and coconut oil. And it turned out really good, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, it actually, it really did. The only thing that he didn't do was cook the sugar long enough, so it was still all grainy.
Right, yeah. He didn't,
if he would have got it hot enough, you know.
Yeah, and he's supposed to use powdered sugar,
Oh.
but we don't have powdered sugar, so he took the granulated sugar that we have and put it in the coffee grinder and made powdered sugar, but it was still a little gritty.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, other than the sugar being
either way, it was still really good.
If our kids want something sweet to eat, they have to bake it from scratch.
They gotta make it.
We've got the internet. They can find any recipe they ever want on the internet. Xander and Lexi both love cooking. Yes. Yes, they do. Sauce is the bomb, and yes, talking about the sauce, not the noodles. Hey, Donna, good morning. Morning, Michael. Didn't Mikey cook a mean pot of beef stroganoff? Maybe. Whatever he made, it was really good. I want to say that he's made, like, rice and beans and taco meat before, too.
Right, next time I make my spaghetti sauce, I'm going to have to record it for y'all and let you guys see how I do it.
If you want good Italian sauce, it takes hours to cook.
Exactly.
Yeah. Amber, how many boys and girls are coming when you're ready with the camper?
Well, I have 3 boys and 1 girl. So I'm really hoping that by the time June rolls around, you know, that's when school gets out there, that I'll have a car and I'll be able to drive out there and pick them all up all at once. It'll be a lot cheaper than trying to send them out here on some other form of transportation.
So, and a lot safer.
And a lot safer.
So.
And, you know, I'd feel better knowing that they're traveling that far with me and not some random stranger that's supposed to be keeping an eye on them.
Plane tickets would cost an enormous amount for 6 people. Right. I mean, I guess you could leave the baby with me, but...
Good thing the milk only comes with me, okay?
Right, I know. I spent a month at each grandparent's each year during summer vacation. I wish I could get rid of my kids for the summer. Shoot. Actually, no, I don't. I say that, but I'm talking about, like, when they didn't do stuff. Right. Now they're actually helpful.
Our dad is already complaining that, you know, my boys, my 2 youngest, are going to be here for the summer instead of with him because, you know, they live on the same property as he does. So my kids have grown up with their grandpa and grandma right there.
Yeah, our dad missed out on my kids growing up. Yeah. Because we lived so far away. I like watching how other people make sauce. So now 2 girls and 3 boys. Yes. Yep. Hey, Mama Vet, how's it going? Wish I had money. I'd set my kiddos up. Jen, tell Amber who I am. Oh, that's Mama Vet.
Well, I read that.
Yeah. She said she needs to adopt a family.
Oh.
Yeah. She wants us to adopt her as our mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've always noticed that the food I enjoyed when I was younger, I cannot tolerate now that I'm 62. I just won't buy it. I don't like it anymore. Is it us getting older that changes our food likes? You know, definitely I think that as you get older, I mean, they say that your taste buds change every 7 years or something like that. I read somewhere. And so it's not uncommon for taste to change. But my biggest thing is when I was a kid, you know, convenient food was just becoming huge. Like I look back on the TV commercials from the 90s when we were growing up, or late 80s, 90s, and they're pretty much all cereal commercials for Trix and Captain Crunch and all that sugary nonsense. And then you see the Chef Boyardee commercials and Hamburger Helper commercials, and all of that junk food really came out when we were kids. And back then it wasn't really known to be as bad. And now there's so much chemicals in food that I don't eat any of that because I've wisened up to the trash.
Right.
And now I refuse to spend my money on food that will poison my family.
Right. Well, and we came from a family that everybody made food. Like,
oh, yeah.
we made food in our family. We didn't just go out and buy that.
Right. I remember getting cereal.
Yeah.
But it's our parents cooked from scratch, so.
Yeah. So it was.
How many kids do you have, Amber? So this will be number 5. Why do your kids not live with you, and where? Okay, so we're not going to talk about the love life, but
right, my kids live with their father right now because of the fact that I moved out here and I'm not set up. I'm not ready to have them.
They would be uncomfortable here right now.
So my 2 oldest are going to move out here permanently, but my 2 youngest are probably going to travel between the states until, you know, they're old enough to either choose where they want to, you know, if they want to, you know, travel back and forth, or if they want to stay with one more than the other, or however that works.
Yeah. So, she chose to leave her kids where they're comfortable.
It's easier to
for
just,
now,
it's
until she gets her camper ready.
It makes more sense to let them stay where they're already happy and established than uproot them to somewhere where they don't know. I mean, because my kids, you know, they don't really know, you know, their aunt or their, you know, their cousins very well.
Right. Yeah, because we haven't seen each other very much over the last 20 years.
Yeah, you know, so it would have been hard on them.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be hard on me going without them for a short period of time to make them more comfortable when they do get here.
Right. I think that's a very responsible choice, even though it's difficult for you.
It is a very hard choice, but I feel like I'm doing the right thing as their mom.
Yeah.
So.
You forgot TV dinners. Oh, yeah, TV dinners are horrible, too.
Ugh.
Blech.
The thought of it makes my stomach upset.
Yeah. I had sausage gravy and biscuits. Hamburger gravy, way too much growing up. We were dirt poor. I love it. Now I love it. So Emily made some hamburger gravy a while back because we were out of sausage, and it turned out really good. And she put the hamburger gravy over fried potatoes, and it was really good.
Right.
Really good. 7 degrees here in Minnesota. Ooh, Darlene.
That's cold.
That's very cold. We're gonna be expecting some of that weather to come down our way. How are your kids, Amber?
They're doing great.
Yep.
I talk to them every single day, sometimes multiple times a day.
Yeah. Maria said that makes you a great parent. You're a smart and loving mom, Amber. Kids are a priority. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. They come first in every thought that I have.
Not being judgmental, but I was a single mom and just couldn't live without them. Good for you taking their mental and emotional well-being into consideration. And so just a little more story behind that. The camper that we have her staying in right now this is an extra bed up here. We're sitting on her bed. This is an extra bed, and then there's 2 beds that fold down back there. So there would be room, but they would be very, very cramped in here.
And with it being, you know, winter and all that, they wouldn't be able to be outside as much as they want to be. It would be so much harder on them.
So she wants to have a comfortable place for them to come to and, you know, help like smooth that transition out, because it's going to be a big change.
Yeah, because it's going to be hard. They're going to be, moving away from everybody that they've ever known.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I appreciate your choice to make responsible choices.
Right.
You learn as you get older. You make some bad choices, and then you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that again.
Right? Yeah, maybe not.
That was hard.
I don't like how that worked. I have
nothing edited. Good morning.
I have a 16-year-old daughter, and then a 14-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old boy.
Yeah. Ladies, how are you doing? 59 degrees, snow on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. We're 41 right now, it looks like. So it's not too bad, but it's supposed to just get colder and colder and colder, and we're supposed to have single-digit temps, and I'm not looking forward to it. I envy you having this new one. Babies are precious gifts from God. Amen. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
And we are excited to have another little girl.
Yeah, I'm really excited for another little girl. I love my boys, but having another girl is...
I think Lily is the most excited.
Right. Right.
Lily's going to have a real-life baby doll.
I'm going to have to put a limit on how many times she can change the baby a day.
Yes. Yes, you will. Night, James. See you later. What time is it? Oh, we've been on here for almost an hour. Hey, Reverend James. Good morning. Children have opinions, and you are helping so much by putting them first. I wasn't given a choice when I was a kid.
Yeah.
There's a fine balance there, because...
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things, of course, that I wouldn't let my kids have a choice on.
Yeah.
but this, I feel like they need to be where they're happy, and it's not all about me. It's about, like people have said, their well-being, their,
Yeah.
So.
Your weather is basically the same as the sticks in Kansas.
Yeah, Wiley, you, Mikey, and Hunter all feel the same way.
Yeah.
We.
Yeah, we.
And Emily and Lily, we.
Yes, we ladies all are excited about another girl.
We didn't ask you, boys.
Yeah. Wiley, are you feeling outnumbered? Hey, we were off, or we were even until Amber got here, and now the boys are outnumbered, and they're gonna be outnumbered again. But then her boys come, and the girls are gonna be outnumbered.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, I think so. Because I'm bringing 3 more boys, so.
Yeah. But then you, her, Amy, Lynn, and the new baby. No, we'll be even again.
Yeah, we'll be even.
Yeah, we'll be even again.
Okay.
Yeah. Wiley, I know how that feels. Name for the baby girl yet? No.
No. I'm having a hard time coming up with a name.
You were considering, are you still thinking of something with Hope?
Yeah, I am considering something with the name Hope in it.
So, first name, middle name?
Yeah. Not sure yet, but
yeah.
I do like the name Hope.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just about as far as I've gotten.
You need a tiebreaker. Yeah, no. We're both good.
Yeah, this is definitely my last one.
I think Wiley would leave if either of us had another kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be like, okay, I'm at my breaking point. I'm done.
And the worst part is that, Wiley would leave, which would suck, but he'd also take the only other person that does a lot.
Right.
Which is Michael.
Emily would probably go with them too.
Right.
We'd have to train the whole next generation.
Oh, God.
You're in trouble, Wiley. They're counting. April Hope.
Right? That's cute.
I used to watch TV trying to come up with a name, then a second name. Grace Hope.
Right?
Grace is a cute name, too. I don't know if Grace and Hope go together good. I don't know. And we have also got to consider initials, because we don't want, like, you know, an ASS initials or something. Yeah.
Wiley said, I already named her. Like I already said, instead of a boy named Sue, we will have a girl named Fred. That's final.
Fred Hope, it is.
I guess it's Fred Hope, guys.
Yeah, Fred Hope.
Little Fred.
Yeah.
Aww.
I read a book series one time, and there was a cute little redheaded girl named Fred, and Fred's a weird name for a girl, but...
Right? It works.
Yeah. Summer Hope. If your mama is passed, name the baby after her. Well, here's the thing.
My first my daughter, I incorporated like every important female name in her name. So I kind of ran out of female names when I named her.
She used them all at once. Ann Arbor said, my daughter's name's Rachel from Friends, and my son Dylan from 90210.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Beverly said, or BS like mine. Yeah, exactly. We need to account for initials here too.
Frederica.
Yeah. The last initial will be B. So.
Yeah.
Frankie Hope. Oh yeah, because Mike and Sid have a daughter named Frankie. That's also kind of a weird name for a girl, but Hope Ivy.
Right.
Her initials would be Hi. Yeah.
Hib.
Hib. Bye, Michael. See you later.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Diamond or Dream are strong names. Diamond, no offense, Reverend Dream, because I love you guys. Diamond sounds like a stage name.
Yeah, like a dancer's name.
Like an exotic dancer name. We definitely do not want that for her.
All right, there's a country song about trying to keep my daughter off the pole, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. My initials are Rap, but from my previous marriage, it was Raw, and my maiden name was Ram. Love my granddaughter's name, Raven Storm. Storm is short for my oldest daughter, who passed in 08.
Aww.
Stormy. Aw. My mom's name was Frankie. Oh.
Okay.
Star Hope. Star to me sounds like another stage name.
Yeah.
Like Diamond Star. Just call her Cinnamon. Or Sparkles.
Can be cinnamon candy.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she's spicy.
Spicy and sweet all at the same time, guys.
Yeah, definitely do not want initials to sound like STD. No. And believe my granddaughter lives up to her name.
That's funny.
One of my great granddaughter's initial is CPS. Brian said, I'm going to call her Hank. Marco said Felicity.
Right? It's cute.
Wasn't there a TV show with a girl named Felicity? I don't remember what it was, but...
Oh, yeah, there was, wasn't there?
Yeah. My initials are GDB. Not the best if you use your imagination. Her sister's name was Pebbles Jean.
Hello, Pebbles.
Yeah.
Where's Bam Bam?
Right. Hope along. Summer Rae.
Yeah, my dad has always joked about naming all of my kids, even starting with my daughter, Richard Edward. And now just think of what the short names for each of those are.
Yeah.
And then say it
Put
to
them
yourself.
together. Yeah.
He always thought that was funny.
Our dad has a great sense of humor most of the time. Have you got something like NHS in the UK where you live, or do you have to pay for medical bills when baby is born? We have here. We have a
like a state Medi-Cal program.
A healthcare program. I love watching, but she has health insurance, so she's fine. Yeah. I love watching you two work on the trailer. You are so capable and willing to do anything needed. I can't wait to see when it's completed.
Neither can we.
Mary, that's a product of growing up with a dad who was a contractor.
Right? And he wanted little boys, and he got 2 little girls.
So he was like, well, I guess girls can hold up the sheetrock just as well as a boy can.
Right?
And maybe.
Yeah.
I hated doing sheetrock when I was younger.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah. We're like, Dad, can we please go to work with you? And he'd take us to work, and then halfway through the day, I'm bored, I want to go home.
The only days that I really liked were like demolition days, to where we could just go in there and tear crap apart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what my kids like, too, is the demo days. Tammy said Reese is a good name, which is her name. Willie, that is a boy's name. How about Billy Bob to bring her here so I can teach her to box? My initials are AAS, only one letter away from being ASS. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Positive hope. My initials are BS. My first name is Billy, my middle name is Starlene, and that's the name I go by. In most states, you can qualify for Medicaid while you are pregnant, so it covers all costs while you're pregnant and up until after you give birth, and also postpartum visits. Yeah, it does. Expo, we're not talking about Amber's love life, so hope you can respect that.
Yeah.
I worked with a girl whose parents were hippies, and they named her Narada Space Center. I didn't believe her until she showed me her driver's license.
Wow. Wow, okay.
I wonder what they were on. I wonder if they believed in aliens.
Right? There's definitely some odd names out there.
Yes, we are not trying to go weird like that. We have a cousin who named her oldest daughter Epiphany.
Right?
She's like, oh, it'll be so cute. I'll call her Pithy for short. I'm like, you're signing that child's death warrant.
Right? She's gonna be picked on.
Yeah, you want your kids to be picked on?
She's just a sudden train of thought.
Yeah. And then now she's like super far lefty and we don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Or let me say, she doesn't talk to us.
She disowned like the whole family.
Yeah, right. Anybody who doesn't believe in the rainbow flag, she's like, y'all are all stupid and I can't talk to you. So whatever, that's fine. But she named her daughter Epiphany. And then the next one was Mystic Hope. And she didn't even do drugs, y'all.
Yeah.
In fact, when she was a teenager in California, she called the cops on her mom and dad because she found out they were smoking weed. And it was legal.
Yeah.
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 So, the last initial will be B.
Yeah.
Ugh. Stormy, Lindsay, and Stevens. Awesome. She grew up in California in a commune.
Hope Floats. I loved that movie too. That's a good movie.
Sandra Bullock movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My initials are SPM, since we are discussing initials. But before marriage, SPT. So now it's like the abbreviation for spam. Her name Catherine and call her Katie for short. Crocheting with my coffee and enjoying the laughs. Well, good morning.
Right? Good morning.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Damn. Stay away from that girl. Yeah. Yeah. We were just talking about that cousin the day before yesterday.
Right?
Talking to another cousin, and she's like, "You're not gonna believe this." And
yeah, and she's like, "Oh, we believe it."
Yeah, you're not telling us anything we didn't already know. Y'all are trying to find another name to go with your baby girl's name.
I had mentioned that I do like the name Hope.
Yes.
So
incorporate that in there somewhere.
So people are trying to help me with a name that goes along with Hope somewhere in there.
Yeah, and the last initial will be B.
Yes.
So we don't want any funky initials like ASS or STD. We don't want to do anything like that.
Horrible.
My initials are Bay. That's not bad,
right?
though. Amelia. Amelia's kind of a cute name.
Right? It is.
Yeah. My initials, DAP.
Then
DAC. So, DAP is, caulking. A brand of caulking.
Right? I was going to say, I have some of that.
Yeah.
Up in the trailer. I'm going to use that.
My first name is Velita. It rhymes with Velveeta. I hated it as a kid. Now I just tell people my mom named me after the fake cheese. That must have been horrible. Wiley said LSD. Yeah. PMS. What are their three-letter words or acronyms? MAT. MAT. So, Michael is actually, I was young and I let his dad, his dad and I went back and forth and eventually I gave in and let his dad pick the name. And so Michael's initials are MAP. M-A-P.
I got one.
What?
Neely Hope Building.
Neely Hope. Okay, go. How about Tamar Hope?
Did you read
Mia
what
Hope.
Reverend Dream?
PCP.
Oh.
That's funny. So Emily was actually telling me the other day that, she was just joking around. Emily kind of has a weird, dark sense of humor. That's really funny. And she was like saying that, I don't even know if I should share this, but we're on the obnoxious channel, so why not? So Emily said that when she dies, she wants to have a tree planted on top of her, so that she wants it to be like a walnut tree or pecans, and then that way when the pecan comes to fruition and starts dropping nuts, technically people will be eating her nuts. Sorry,
I like that kid's sense of humor.
I don't know if y'all think that's as funny as I do.
I like that kid's
I kind of feel crickets, because y'all are on the other side of the screen and I can't hear if you're laughing or not. But yeah, that's what Emily said. Desiree. Naughty girl. I love that story. I'm glad everybody else is laughing too, because I thought it was funny. Oh, she cracks me up so much. Reminds me of my brother. He's the same way with his sense of humor. I had a trucker friend with the last name Pipkin. That sounds like a name that you'd hear in like the Christmas Story movie of like the old England,
Right?
Yeah. Pipkin. Morning, Liam. How are you? Well, I guess we've been on here for over an hour. I want to go make breakfast.
Right?
Yeah. Sorry you're late. It's okay. It's alright that you're late.
Just when we're about to go.
Yeah. I think that, yeah, I want to go make breakfast, though. I like more organic names like Willow, Amber, Ivy. My grandson's name is Bodie? Bodie Oak? Is that how you say it?
Okay.
I think Willow's cute.
Right? I think Willows are actually a really cute name.
Yeah. My initials are MAP. I consider myself all over the place.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm going to tell Michael that because his initials are MAP too.
Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah. I loved those books.
I did too.
And movies. We need to watch those with the kids.
We should.
I was Pippi Longstockings for Halloween one year. It was either Halloween or crazy hair day at school, but I remember my mom taking a coat hanger and bending it to my head and then braiding my braids around it so my hair went up like this. And Hope Grace.
Right?
Someone else had recommended Grace Hope, I think. What's for breakfast? So I have a part of a pork loin that is left over from last night, and I'm going to cut it up and then make like an omelet scramble out of it with cheese and eggs and bell pepper and onion and mushrooms and blah, 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 blah. It's going to be so good.
Right.
Toast. Yeah. I made breakfast burritos. I would probably put it on a tortilla, but I don't feel like making homemade tortillas. I'm trying not to buy store-bought bread or tortillas. Amber Hope. I'll bring my fork. Pippi Squeak. Have you named a baby net? No, that's what we're talking about, actually. So something with hope in it.
Yep.
Yeah. Hope something. Something hope. Yeah. Yep. Willow is cute, though.
Right? Willow is a cute name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe look at some organic names. Maybe that's why you haven't figured it out yet. Look at some organic names.
Right? We've looked at some really weird names, though.
There's been some, man. There are some weird names out there, y'all. If you look up, like, just Google good names for a baby 2025, they're out there.
Yeah.
Might as well be naming your cake or your baby Cake or Tootsie Roll or something.
Yeah, I was just telling people that I should record myself making spaghetti sauce because we were on that subject earlier. So cooking video might be in the future.
Ricky said several weeks in of no store bread. I've been making it. That is so awesome. My mom and aunt was raised in Deer, Arkansas. Gotta say I like Mariah, Wiley said. Makes me think of Mariah Carey.
Right, me too.
I liked her music when I was younger, but now...
That's the very first CD that I had was a Mariah Carey CD.
Yeah. Iris Hope. Iris almost kind of sounds like a traditional name, too.
Right.
Like, love cooking videos. The problem is, with cooking videos, you see, is that... You know, I feel like I have to organize the clean dishes. I feel like I have to scrub extra hard. And that's a lot of prep work that goes into it when I just want to cook dinner. And I don't want it to look YouTube perfect. So, because our house is lived in. There's usually, splattered food on the stove. And, someone leaves a stick of butter out and the flour and whatever. And it's lived in, but I do not want to catch crap on YouTube about my house being dirty. So it's not dirty to us, it's lived in.
Right. Got a whole family.
Yeah, we've got 7 people. And to be honest, that's why I don't do as many cooking videos, because I cook twice a day. I cook plenty often. But my kitchen is not usually YouTube perfect. And I mean, being as our kitchen is what it is, because we live off grid, and our tables are a couple like big wire spools, you know, cleaning it, disinfecting it is not the easiest thing. So
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
yeah. So I just
and then keeping it looking halfway decent while you're trying to do the video. I mean, not just because of, you know, the food and stuff that you're using, but because, you know, somebody will walk by and just set something down.
Because it's a flat surface and it collects things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more difficult than actually making the food.
I've learned how to Charity Hope. I knew a lady named Charity one time, and I absolutely would not name my kid after her. Charity was the exact opposite. She was the least charitable person that I had ever met. She was very self-centered and just in general not a great person. So I do not like the name Charity. Of course, it ain't my kid, so you can name your kid whatever you want, but I would not name my kid Charity. Because while it sounds like a nice name, the people I've met with that name did not reflect the goodwill of their name. I've learned how to paint glass and bake it. Second way I make money. Very easy to do. Beautiful outcomes. Oh, hey, I bet that is cool. I bet the girls would like to do something like that.
Right.
I'm sure it is a lot of work. I would not judge, but I know everyone is not like that. Yeah. My home is lived in, but gotcha. Yeah. I'm making homemade pizza and calzones for dinner tonight. Ooh, I bet that is good.
I bet.
Nova Hope. Nova means hope. Hope.
Hope.
Would be her name. Hope. Hope Marie. I think that goes together pretty good. I don't know how I feel about Marie, but I think that combination looks good together.
Right.
I knew a Charity. She was the sweetest person I knew at the time. Well, I'm glad to know that they're not all that way. They're not all like the ones I've experienced. Secret Hope. I knew a secret. Elizabeth. Hope Elizabeth. She in the wrong spot?
Huh?
It's homely. Becky was just going to say that. Scarlet Hope. Is she like trying to climb out the side?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Amber's getting to the point now where she can like lay on her back and see the baby move.
Yes, and she is very active, like a lot.
Well, good. Lily can keep her busy. She can keep Lily busy.
Right?
Yeah, she can keep Lily busy. Chloe Hope.
Yeah, she likes to climb right up in the rib cage.
Yeah.
On the right side. It's always the right side.
Well.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully everybody has a good day.
Yeah.
We're gonna get going.
I'm gonna go make a yummy breakfast. And then eat it. And then we'll figure out what we're doing today. Because I know we've got to work on firewood. It looks like the sun's trying to peek out today, which is nice. Yeah, burning daylight. Oh, I know. We got stuff to do. Wiley's cracking that whip now that he's hurt.
Right?
But shh. Get back to work. I didn't say you could take a break.
Right? Get that firewood.
Work's not done yet. Thanks for the laughs. You're welcome, Mandy. We enjoy laughing.
Okay. All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
You guys all have a great day.
Yeah.
See
See y'all later.